Oil-producing group OPEC doesn't take criticism well, as evidenced by the press release issued by OPEC Secretary General Haytham Al-Ghais on Thursday. In the statement, Al-Ghais took aim at the International Energy Agency for finger-pointing and misrepresenting the actions of OPEC and the OPEC Plus alliance of 23 oil-exporting nations. He said such behavior was counterproductive, and that the agency should be very careful about undermining industry investments. N This comes after recent criticism from IEA Executive Director Fatih Birol, who warned OPEC about boosting oil prices. Birol said that higher crude prices and inflationary pressures would result in a weakened global economy, and that low-income nations would be particularly affected. Al-Ghais responded by noting that there are many factors that impact oil markets, and that blaming oil for higher inflation was erroneous and technically incorrect. N The tension between OPEC and the IEA has simmered for some time. This month, the IEA said surprise oil output cuts from OPEC Plus could hamper an economic recovery. Several OPEC Plus countries announced that they would tighten global production by 1.16 million barrels per day. The White House criticized the decision, and OPEC Plus delegates noted concerns about the accuracy of IEA production estimates. N Saudi Arabia's oil minister, Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman, was particularly vocal with his disapproval of IEA predictions. He noted that the IEA's screaming and scaring led to a decision by the U.S. to release volumes from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. In response, Al-Ghais said the IEA should not be calling on OPEC Plus to stop investing in oil, claiming that such a move would lead to future volatility. N OPEC and the IEA are also at odds over global decarbonization. The IEA has said the pathway to net zero emissions would require a massive decrease in the use of oil, gas, and coal, and warned there is no room for new fossil fuel projects if the world is to stave off the worst of what the climate crisis has in store. OPEC Plus, on the other hand, has championed a strategy of investing in both hydrocarbon and renewable projects, so that energy shortages don't result from the lack of green resources. N It remains to be seen if OPEC and the IEA can come to an understanding under the current circumstances, or if the increasingly fraught relationship between them will continue.